The Cosby Show 1984-1992 remains one of television's most influential sitcoms, celebrated for redefining the image of the American family and inspiring audiences worldwide. Yet behind the laughter charm and cultural impact, many of its actors carried heavy burdens off screen. From personal struggles with addiction illness and loss to scandals that shook the very foundation of the series' legacy, their real lives often contrasted painfully with the joy their characters brought into millions of homes. Looking back from the perspective of 2025, the tragic chapters in the lives of these performers remind us that fame and success offer no shield against hardship, heartbreak, or human fragility. Earl Hyman, born October 11, 1926, in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, assumed the role of Russell Huxtable in The Cosby Show 1984 at the age of 58. As a dignified, learned, and principled patriarch, he embodied a calm pillar of wisdom, lending stability and gravitas to the vibrant Huxtable family. Off-screen, Hyman's life, though celebrated for artistic achievement, was shaped by profound challenges. Growing up in the racially segregated American South, he endured poverty and prejudice, hardships that forged his resilience, and deep passion for performance. This commitment led to a distinguished career spanning Shakespearean theater and Broadway. Beyond the spotlight, Hyman lived a deeply private yet admirable life, maintaining a 50-year relationship with Norwegian sailor Rolf Sørnes, a steadfast companionship during a period when society was far less accepting of same-sex relationships. In addition to his iconic portrayal of Russell Huxtable, Hyman was the voice of Panthro in Thundercats and earned acclaim for numerous stage and screen performances consistently marked by integrity and composure. When he passed away on November 17, 2017 in Englewood, New Jersey at age 91, he left behind a monumental artistic legacy, a testament to a remarkable Black artist who quietly but powerfully shaped perceptions of race, love, and artistry across more than half a century. Clarice Taylor, born September 20, 1917 in Buckingham County, Virginia, joined The Cosby Show in 1985 at age 68 as Anna Huxtable, the warm, forthright, and wise matriarch who embodied the moral compass of the Huxtable household. Taylor brought to the role emotional depth and strength, offering audiences a character forged from lived experience and artistic mastery. Off-screen, her life reflected resilience in the face of adversity. Raised in poverty in rural Virginia during the era of racial segregation, she developed a profound social consciousness early on. Before pursuing her artistry, she worked at the U.S. Post Office, a practical choice in an era when opportunities for Black women in the arts were scarce. Undeterred, she became a founding member of the Negro Ensemble Company, a groundbreaking institution dedicated to elevating African American theater. Her career encompassed numerous memorable roles, including an Obie Award-winning portrayal of Moms Mabley, blending artistry with cultural depth and social commentary. Despite limited roles for older Black actresses and declining health in her later years, Taylor remained steadfast in her dedication to theater and mentoring younger generations. She passed away on May 30, 2011 in Englewood, New Jersey at age 93 due to congestive heart failure. Her legacy endures not only in her unforgettable performances, but also in her courage, pioneering spirit, and enduring contributions to American theater and television. Merlin Santana, born March 14, 1976 in Manhattan, New York, joined The Cosby Show in 1991 at age 15 as Stanley Rudy Huxtable's charming, slightly cocky yet endearing boyfriend. On-screen, Stanley brought youthful energy and mischief, adding vitality to the Huxtable family dynamic. Off-screen, Santana's life was a story of rising above adversity. Growing up amid poverty and prejudice in New York, he faced street violence while cultivating his charisma and talent. His striking presence and natural ability soon earned him recognition with roles in Moshe and The Steve Harvey Show, and prospects for a lasting career in Hollywood. Tragically, his life was cut short on November 9, 2002, when he was fatally shot in Los Angeles at age 26, the result of a senseless act of violence based on a false accusation. At the time, Santana's net worth was estimated at $2 million, and he left behind a young daughter too small to grasp her loss. Though brief, Santana's career was luminous, full of promise, and forever marked by untimely tragedy. His legacy endures as a reminder of the fragility of youth and the enduring impact of a talent extinguished far too soon. Michelle Thomas, born September 23, 1968 in Brookline, Massachusetts, was just 20 years old when she joined The Cosby Show, 1988-1990, as Justine Phillips, Theo Huxtable's gentle, devoted, and stylish girlfriend. Her portrayal brought warmth, understated humor, and heartfelt emotion, reflecting Thomas's own gentle resilience off-screen. From a young age, Thomas displayed remarkable talent, earning the title of Miss Teenage International. At just 15, a distinction that opened doors to a promising career. She later became widely recognized for her role as Myra Monkhouse in Family Matters, cementing her place as a rising star. Yet her blossoming career was tragically cut short by a rare and aggressive cancer desmoplastic small round cell tumor. Despite living a healthy lifestyle, maintaining vegetarianism, and avoiding harmful habits, the disease progressed swiftly. In her final days, Thomas remained composed and strong, supported by her family and former boyfriend, Malcolm Jamal Warner, embodying the warmth and loyalty she nurtured throughout her life. Michelle Thomas passed away on December 23, 1998 in New York City at the age of 30. Her brief but luminous career stands as a testament to her talent, kindness, and resilience, a poignant reminder of promise cut short in the fragility of life. Ethel Ayler, born May 1930 in Whistler, Alabama, joined The Cosby Show in 1984 at age 54 as Carrie Hanks, the dignified and wise mother of Claire Huxtable. On-screen, Ayler embodied strength and complexity, portraying a sharp, grounded Southern woman whose presence both guided and challenged the Huxtable family. Her performance added depth and nuance that left a lasting impression. Ayler's own life was shaped by resilience. Growing up during the Great Depression in the racially segregated South, she endured poverty and systemic prejudice. These hardships fueled her determination and deep commitment to cultural and educational aspirations, guiding her into a career in stage and screen acting that spanned over 5 decades. Her work ranged from Broadway to acclaimed films such as To Sleep with Anger and Eve's Bayou. Despite her success, she kept her private life guarded, focusing on her craft and mentoring younger actors. Throughout her career, Ayler confronted and overcame the invisible barriers of racial and gender discrimination in Hollywood, transforming those struggles into artistry filled with intellectual and emotional depth. She passed away on November 18, 2018 in Loma Linda, California, at the age of 88. Though her net worth was never publicized, her legacy far surpasses monetary measure, an enduring testament to dignity, perseverance, and the transformative power of art. Elaine Stritch, born February 1925 in Detroit, Michigan, joined The Cosby Show in 1989 at age 64 as Mrs. McGee, a strict, sharp-tongued, yet commanding schoolteacher whose mere presence commanded attention. Her role fused biting humor with authority, leaving an indelible mark on the series. Behind Stritch's formidable stage persona was a life marked by deep struggle and resilience. As the only child in a middle-class family, she grew up with loneliness and pressure to excel, cultivating both emotional intensity and vulnerability. Moving to New York in her 20s, she confronted the harsh realities of the entertainment industry, relentless rejection, predatory behavior, and fierce competition, especially for women. Offstage, she endured decades of alcoholism, erratic behavior, and serious health challenges later in life, including diabetes and stomach cancer. Rather than yielding to hardship, Stritch transformed her pain into creative fuel, delivering performances full of truth, humor, and raw emotion. Her one-woman show, Elaine Stritch at Liberty, stands as a career highlight, a deeply authentic reflection on her life that drew both laughter and empathy from audiences. Over more than half a century on Broadway film and television, she became an icon of courage and artistic authenticity. Stritch passed away on July 17, 2014, in Birmingham, Michigan at age 89. Her estate was valued at an estimated $10 million, but her true legacy lies in her enduring influence on theater and television, proof that authenticity remains an artist's greatest strength. Joe Williams, born December 12, 1918 in Cordele, Georgia, joined The Cosby Show in 1985 at age 67 as Grandpa Al Hanks, Claire Huxtable's father. With a dignified presence, a warm, resonant voice, and a subtle sense of humor, Williams embodied a grandfather who was wise, gentle, and a spiritual anchor for the Huxtable family, serving as a connecting thread across generations. Williams's life off-screen was marked by both hardship and triumph. Growing up in the racially segregated South, he endured prejudice, economic hardship, and limited opportunity experiences that shaped his deeply expressive musical voice. Dubbed the King of the Blues, Williams became a legendary vocalist through his work with Count Basie, earning multiple Grammy Awards and leaving an indelible mark on jazz and blues. Yet his journey was not without struggle. He battled depression and underwent electroconvulsive therapy in the 1940s, experiences that deepened the emotional texture of his music. Despite these challenges, Williams performed passionately throughout his life, inspiring generations of artists with performances that combined technical mastery and profound emotional authenticity. He passed away on March 29, 1999 in Las Vegas at age 80 due to a stroke related to respiratory issues. With an estate valued at approximately $20 million, Williams's enduring legacy transcends material wealth, a testament to extraordinary talent forged through hardship and to his role as a teacher pioneer and lasting influence on music culture and the artistic image of African Americans. Lou Myers, born September 26, 1935 in Chesapeake, West Virginia, joined The Cosby Show in 1987 at age 52 as Mr. Davis, a somewhat gruff but warm and charming figure whose quiet presence left a lasting impression. On screen, his portrayal reflected his own life, a journey shaped by resilience, artistry, and commitment to dignity. Growing up in racially segregated, impoverished West Virginia, Myers turned to music and theater as paths to self-expression and empowerment. He earned a Master of Fine Arts degree from New York University, a rare achievement for a Black artist of his era, yet faced barriers from racial prejudice and ageism. Undeterred, he devoted himself to art, founding the Chaka Ensemble Players, a theater company devoted to cultivating Black talent and portraying authentic, complex images of African American life. Myers's career spanned Broadway television and film, and his performances blended humor, gravitas, and the truth of everyday life. Despite illness and social pressures, he remained committed to his craft until his passing. Lou Myers died on February 19, 2013 in Charleston, West Virginia, at age 77 from pneumonia. His legacy rests not in material wealth, but in his profound cultural contribution, creating opportunities for future generations, and portraying dignified characters that reaffirm the transformative power of art and perseverance. Bill Gunn, born July 15, 1929 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1986 at age 57 as Homer, a quiet, intelligent, and profound presence who brought subtle humor, authenticity, and wisdom to the Huxtable family. His portrayal mirrored his life as an artist committed to depth and integrity over spectacle. Gunn's upbringing in Philadelphia was shaped by racial discrimination and economic hardship, cultivating resilience and a sharp eye for human complexity. As an adult, he forged an independent path in a world that often excluded Black voices, channeling frustration into writing, directing, and acting with daring vision. His groundbreaking film, Ganja and Hess, challenged conventions and probed deep questions of identity, addiction, and spirituality, though it received limited recognition at the time, adding to the isolation in his career. Gunn's personal life included meaningful relationships, notably a friendship with James Dean, but he bore the persistent challenge of seeking acknowledgement in a resistant industry. He responded with relentless creativity, leaving behind a body of screenplays, novels, and plays that explored pain, aspiration, and human conflict. Bill Gunn died on April 5, 1989 in Nyack, New York, at age 59 from encephalitis, just before the debut of his ambitious play, The Forbidden City. Though his career brought modest financial reward, his legacy stands as a testament to bold innovation, artistic integrity, and the courage to confront uncomfortable truths, inspiring generations of artists and audiences to embrace unique voices in African American art. Roscoe Lee Brown, born May 2, 1922 in Woodbury, New Jersey, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1986 at age 64 as Dr. Barnabas Foster, a scholarly, composed, and eloquent figure whose presence mirrored Brown's own commanding artistry. On screen, he conveyed quiet, moral authority and deep intellect, embodying a character who could inspire, lead, and challenge with subtle grace, leaving audiences with a lasting sense of nobility. The son of Joseph Brown, a barber, and Annie Lee Brown, was raised in a working-class family and immersed himself in literature and the arts from an early age. Navigating the racial barriers of early 20th century America, he pursued a classical education at Lincoln University, which became the foundation for a distinguished career in theater, film, and television. Yet Brown's path was shaped by Hollywood's reluctance to grant equal opportunity to intellectual black artists, a reality he met with quiet resolve. Lifelong, single, and deeply private, Brown devoted himself wholly to his craft. His personal life carried its share of quiet tragedy, loneliness, bias, and frustration at underutilized talent, but he responded with discipline and excellence, earning acclaim in Shakespearean roles, voice acting, and projects affirming the dignity of African Americans. His artistry was recognized with an Emmy for his work on The Cosby Show and a Tony Award nomination for 2 Trains Running. Roscoe Lee Brown passed away on April 11, 2007, at age 84 from stomach cancer. Valued at approximately $5 million, his estate belied the greater worth of his legacy, an enduring example of elegance, restraint, integrity, and moral courage, inspiring generations of actors to pursue excellence in the face of adversity and transforming perceptions of black talent in popular media. Moses Gunn, born October 2, 1929 in St. Louis, Missouri, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1989 at age 60 as Dr. Lotus, a figure embodying wisdom, authority, and quiet leadership. His portrayal conveyed a profound presence rooted in life experience, reflecting Gunn's own demeanor shaped by decades of confronting racial prejudice, poverty, and hardship. Gunn's childhood in St. Louis instilled resilience, and theater became both his refuge and calling. His distinguished career earned him an Obie Award and a Tony nomination, reflecting performances marked by emotional depth, precision, and moral weight. As co-founder of the Negro Ensemble Company, Gunn dedicated himself to creating space for generations of black actors in a challenging industry. Despite chronic asthma and other struggles, he upheld intellectual rigor, discipline, and integrity, making his roles living testaments to artistic devotion. Moses Gunn passed away on December 16, 1993, in Guilford, Connecticut, at age 64. His legacy extends far beyond his roles. He stands as a pioneering figure who reshaped theater, television, and American culture, leaving a lasting message of resilience, mentorship, and unwavering commitment to artistic vision. Lynn Thigpen, born December 22, 1948 in Joliet, Illinois, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1991 at age 43 as Mrs. Hudson, a sharp, nurturing, and quietly formidable presence whose brief screen time left a lasting impression. Her portrayal blended authority and warmth, intellect, and wit qualities that defined Thigpen herself, a Tony Award-winning actress, renowned for her work in Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and Bear in the Big Blue House. Raised in the Midwest, Thigpen grew up with stability that shaped her awareness of the societal expectations for African American women in the arts, cultivating discipline, resilience, and subtlety in performance. Throughout her career, she faced the pressures of constant relocation, public scrutiny, and the challenge of balancing theater work with television demands. Rather than succumb, she transformed adversity into inspiration, mentoring younger artists and contributing to educational programming. Thigpen's sudden passing on March 12, 2003 in Marina del Rey, California from a brain hemorrhage at age 54 left a profound void in the arts. Though her estate was modest, valued at approximately $1.5 million, her legacy far transcends material wealth, a lasting influence on generations of artists, a standard of intellect and artistry, and a model of dedication and empowerment that continues to resonate in theater and television. Ron Foster, born February 19, 1930 in Wichita, Kansas, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1987 at age 57 as Herb Temple, a humble, approachable, and dependable figure who brought steadiness and warmth amid the series' humor and drama. On-screen, Herb embodied authenticity and quiet strength, reflecting Foster's own steadfast character, shaped by a youth during the Great Depression in the Midwest, a time that acquainted him early with economic hardship and conservative social values. Foster's career spanned decades across stage, film, and television, often in supporting roles performed with professionalism and nuance that earned respect from peers. Behind his quiet brilliance lay silent struggles, the absence of dazzling fame, the pressure of constant auditions, and the challenge of maintaining relevance in an industry increasingly driven by youth and star power. Foster met these challenges with persistence, building a reputation for dependable and authentic performances that enriched every project. Ron Foster passed away on February 26, 2015, in Placerville, California, at age 85 of natural causes. His legacy is one of quiet dedication, a testament to the enduring value of professionalism, commitment, and the artistry of actors who form the foundation of American entertainment, inspiring excellence far beyond the glare of fame. Jerome Dempsey, born March 1, 1929, in St. Paul, Minnesota, appeared in The Cosby Show in 1991 at age 62 as Dave, a humble, grounded presence who quietly contributed stability to the Huxtable family. On screen, Dave brought warmth and subtle authority, embodying the understated power of a seasoned actor devoted to his craft. Dempsey's childhood during the Great Depression in the Midwest shaped his capacity for endurance and his understanding of perseverance, traits that guided him through a long and challenging career. From constant touring to accepting the invisibility often tied to supporting roles, he remained dedicated to theater and performance. His work earned him a Drama Desk Award, and he was a respected member of the Lincoln Center Theater Company, quietly mentoring generations of actors. Keeping his personal life private, Dempsey lived in close connection to family, particularly his sister. Jerome Dempsey passed away of natural causes on August 27, 1998, in New York City at age 69. His legacy endures as a testament to a life devoted to art, quietly elevating every work he touched with integrity and leaving a lasting influence on American theater and the generations of performers who followed him. Christophe St. John, born July 15, 1966 in New York City, joined The Cosby Show in 1984 at age 18 as David James, a charming, sensitive, and sincere character whose warmth and relatability mirrored St. John's own youthful charisma. His portrayal reflected both vulnerability and confidence, foreshadowing a career defined by emotional depth, most notably in his role as Neil Winters in The Young and the Restless, for which he won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards. Growing up in the vibrant yet challenging landscape of New York City shaped St. John's resilience and adaptability, teaching him to navigate rapid social change, family pressures, and the complexities of being a young African-American actor in the 1970s and 1980s. His life was marked by profound personal tragedy, including the heartbreaking suicide of his son Julian, which deeply affected his mental and emotional well-being. St. John transformed grief into strength, continuing to deliver performances of profound emotional resonance, while mentoring young actors confronting similar challenges. Christophe St. John passed away on February 3, 2019 in Los Angeles at age 52 from hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Leaving behind an estate estimated at $4 million, his legacy transcends financial measure, an enduring influence on television, a model of resilience, and a lasting contribution to the portrayal of African Americans on screen, ensuring his name lives on in the hearts of audiences. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to catch our upcoming content.